Digital marketing, the human way.
Oh, Peter, how's the business going? Oh, Peter, how'd you get into marketing? Oh, Peter, you got any clients yet? There's so many questions that I get asked all the time amongst my peers, at church, anywhere I go when I tell people I started out a digital marketing agency. But yet, it's not as easy as you think. I mean, yes, fair enough, you may know how to take pictures, you may know how to create a logo, you may know how to do social media marketing. But then yet, we need to bear in mind that there's a lot of things to expect when it comes to running a digital marketing agency. And it may be possible that you yourself are creative, you're innovative with promotions and being able to network with different people at a time, work on multifarious projects in terms of different business industries. That's where a digital marketing agency comes in handy, especially in our modern 21st century that we live in, of technology, gadgets, the internet in general. Let me get right into it as into what to expect with a digital marketing agency. One, fight rationally with your business and your reputation. Originally, when I started out Content 45, it was supposed to be a social media agency. That meant I was limiting my potential as a marketer to mainly just social media posts. So anything from Facebook advertising, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, YouTube, I was limiting to just those platforms. But then yet, even when I had experience at a market research company where I was doing email marketing, I thought to myself, I'm learning about the basic fundamentals of how to draft an email. Even the time when I was in Leicester doing my university degree, I learned about PPC advertising and I know about how to blog. I know about how to take pictures. I know how to take videos. Why am I going to make all those skills redundant and just focus mainly on social media when I can just combine the lot? If I was to combine the lot, what does that equal in this day and age? Digital marketing. And because of that, I thought, let me start building up a reputation about what I do and how I can manage to help others with. And we do know that every entrepreneur, every business owner, not all of them is going to have that creative mindset to know how to create promotions, create campaigns that actually align and captivate people in this day and age. When you fight rationally for your reputation, you've got to bear in mind that there's going to be a whole bunch of other people that may have thought of the same idea as you, a whole bunch of competitors out there. However, what you've got to do is that you've got to establish yourself in the marketing industry and find out how can you make yourself different. How did I say I made myself different? I made myself different because I decided that digital marketing sounds very technical for anyone that was to think of keywords or themes that are associated with that topic I had. So I thought, let me take a creative, personal approach. Because even right now, as I'm talking to you, whoever's watching this, I'm giving you an experience of what Content 45 is about. I mean, please tell me that you may know a digital marketing agency that knows how to provide a personal touch with their marketing communications. I mean, even right now, this is marketing communications. That's how I think rational about it. Provide an experience in your business in a digital marketing agency. I thought, let me start this out by doing a personal approach, educating people, giving motivational talks. That's how we can approach what it feels like to be rational when fighting for your reputation as a digital marketer. Be prepared to be asked a lot of marketing questions. Like, for example, there was this other video shoot that I did just around a week or almost 2 weeks ago with one of my friends, Yemi Adebayo, the founder of Stripes That Heal. And I remember I got back onto the train and I was going home, and then one girl that I knew that she went to Leicester University, she wanted to get into digital marketing, so she asked me if I was still into it. Little did she know that I already run an agency. And then I said, yeah, I'm still in marketing. And then she asked, oh, how'd you get into it, Peter? I was like, I studied it for a degree. And then she was talking to me about how, you see, in her company, she's just started to do email marketing. So she's actually started to take an interest into it and she wants to dive into that further. And then she was asking me a whole bunch of questions about what is SEO, what is PPC. And although I don't mind sharing out my information, but you gotta bear in mind, always know the right people who you're sharing information with, because there's so many people out there. Remember, information is power. There's so many people out there that will simply ask you random questions, acting like if they're being friendly or they're just curious. But really what they're doing is that they're fishing out for information. And as a digital marketer, or you're in charge of a digital marketing agency, you gotta bear in mind, you're gonna get a lot of people asking questions about how to do a marketing campaign this way, how to promote an event that way. You may get a lot of people asking those questions, and you got to use your discernment, your own wisdom, to know what information to share and who to share it with. That's one thing I've realized when it comes to running a digital marketing agency. You all of a sudden become this marketing guru. You become the, oh, I know it all. Come to me. I'm the marketing expert. Wow. Although I studied it, I don't know everything. And I know that I have that kind of attitude where I'm still learning myself. But I take pleasure in learning, because that's how you grow. That's how you elevate yourself higher in life to the level where you want to get to. So be prepared to be asked a whole lot of marketing questions, but just know who to share it with and who not to share it with. If it's one thing I hate, it's time-wasting prospects. We all know the saying, time is money. In a digital marketing agency, when potential partners come to us, we've got to bear in mind, the way that we charge is based on our time. We take our time to devise strategy. We take our time to research your company. We take our time to actually implement a content strategy into your business goals. We take time to be able to create a video. We take time in so many aspects that many people don't see behind closed doors. I mean, when it comes to a digital marketing agency, it's one of those kind of industries, those kind of careers where it's not your average 9 to 5. I mean, average 9 to 5 is you go to work, so probably from between 7 to 9, you're going to be traveling on the tube, traveling on the bus, maybe driving to work. And then you clock in at 9, you clock out at 5, 5:30, maybe max 6. But when it comes to a digital agency, believe me, you could even be working at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning to do a client's project. And you've got to be prepared to take that. I don't like time-wasting clients because I don't like wasting my time. Your time is valuable even as you're watching this video, because I'm taking your time to know about what to expect for a digital marketing agency. But that's why I'm providing value. I'm making sure that my content is providing value to you, because I know your time is important just as my time is important. So please, when it comes to digital marketing agencies, value your time wisely. I know whenever a client wants to be able to propose something and they want it their way, but you got to defend yourself. You got to defend what you are to offer, and know not to waste time when there could be another profitable client that's not going to waste time and they simply want to work with you. That's how we've got to bear in mind. We've got to identify who's a time waster and who's a time keeper. This is one thing that you're always going to expect from a digital marketing agency. Clients and friends always request freebies. Why? Mainly because they know you and they have a relationship with you. So therefore, they feel that they can benefit at the most lowest possible cost ever. Just because I know how to create a marketing strategy for you, I know how to devise email a certain way to be captivating, I know how to copyright text that makes your product, your service, or even if you started your own business, appealing, doesn't mean I'm going to give away my services for free. At the end of the day, a digital marketing agency is still a business. And I'm sure even any freelancers, graphic designers that may be watching this, you yourself know that a lot of clients, friends, family even ask for things for free. I mean, if it's family, alright, cool. You can provide some free things, but the way I see it is that if you're going to provide something to someone that may damage your profitability, at least have a trade-off. So what I mean by a trade-off, let's say that a client wants you to take this amount of photos for them for like a party, but yet they haven't got money. How about you do a trade-off saying that, alright, fine and cool. If you haven't got money to take care of my cost, my service, for me to go to your event, take pictures, edit late at night, and then send it back to you, how about you pay for my travel? How about you take care of the cost of me managing to get to that event, or some sort of incentive for rewarding me? Just bear in mind that an agency is still a business. It's not your traditional brick and mortar company or organization, but when it comes to clients, when it comes to friends, you've got to bear in mind that some clients just want to try and to get the most for the little investment possible. And I don't like that, because that means that you're not respecting my trade whatsoever. You're not respecting that even though I may be in a digital marketing agency, I'm still a human being. I've got needs. I've got financial requirements to meet. And this is my hustle. This is what I'm doing. Always, if it comes to you not getting paid for a job or for some sort of project, always have a trade-off, even a partnership, a strategic partnership with another similar marketing agency or another individual in a different trade or a different occupation to you. That's what will be an excellent trade-off when it comes to clients and friends, really. So no freebies. Always stay strict to your word. This is what I do. This is what I charge. If you're interested, let's talk. This is one thing that I know always gets every digital marketer, every creative in a marketing agency. Third-party vendors always want to sell to you, be it a software, be it an app to improve your marketing communications. You ever get, Peter, I've seen your website online. I'm from India. I'm going to try and contact you regarding your SEO. I'm going to try and contact you with your website development. Hello today, how are you doing? Would you mind if you spend 15 minutes of your time to talk about your websites? I know that may be a bad Indian accent, but I thought, yeah, might as well. But the thing is that third-party vendors are always going to try and sell to you. And you need to bear in mind who is important, and you need to know at the end of the day, they're B2B marketers. They're trying to sell their services onto you as another business because they see your needs and they see what could potentially be interesting into you. Ignore them, because you're going to get them even from the time you start a digital marketing agency to the day you decide to call quits. That's the thing. You're always going to get vendors promoting to you. Just like even for an average consumer, you're going to get a lot of different email marketing campaigns regarding things that you may be interested in, such as clothing, such as mobile phones, such as maybe even cars that you may go to a certain dealership for. All of this, they're going to ask you based on your online presence, and that's how they get information off you. Third-party vendors will always sell to you. Just know that you've got to be used to it, and most of the time, I ignore it. I don't know about how you may deal with third-party vendors, but you've always got to analyze what is needed. If it's not needed, don't go through it, because the last thing you want to do is to get into a commitment, get into an agreement to have this service when it's not needed. Choose your team members wisely. As an MD and founder, I always want to make the dream team. Now, that sounds very cliche, very cheesy. You probably may have heard it. But in essence, it's actually true. When it comes to my role as a managing director and a founder of a digital marketing agency, I want people that have the same work ethic as me, have the same vision, have the same goals, and have the same tenacity to actually push forward and manage to accomplish any marketing task or goal possible. I mean, I recently had this experience where I had to let go of my marketing and accounts manager. Why did I do that? Because although she was a nice girl and everything, but it's like I wasn't really convinced that she was pulling her weight to want to be part of a digital marketing agency. And that kind of got to me, because after that experience when I recently had to let her go, I thought to myself, I really need to have people that are firm, that are solid with me when it comes to building up what I want for a business vision in terms of marketing. Always, you need to know how to assess the needs that you have as a digital marketing agency. You need to know, depending on a project, you may need to have a graphic designer, you may need to have a web developer, you may need to have an accounts manager, you may need to have a copywriter, a photographer, a videographer. Even if the budget is tight, you may even have to outsource out to freelance individuals that are willing to jump on board for a particular period of time. And when it comes to that, always know how to delegate their kind of work ethic. Always know how to delegate the kind of tasks that are needed to complete that marketing project. This is what you need to bear in mind when it comes to every digital marketing agency. It's an actual teamwork. One person does not make a marketing agency. A whole bunch of people do. Just like how one person does not make a business. Whole different individuals fighting together to achieve the greater goal. That's what it's like when it comes to team members. Know how to choose your team members, assess the project requirements, the time scale, how much you're going to charge, and whether your reputation is going to be uplifted long term. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any thoughts, experiences, or comments that are similar to the topic of this video, comment below with any of your video suggestions, comment below with anything you may have in mind. Share this video out, subscribe to our marketing agency's YouTube channel, Content 45. Take care guys, look forward to seeing you next time.